What's up, guys? So I just want to make a quick video. So I'm trying the carnivore diet for 7 days. Reason being, discipline, basically. I wanted to try something new. I like to try new things all the time, especially when it comes to diets. I intermittent fast regularly. I've done keto in the past. I've done prolonged fasting in the past. But this time I want to try something new. Something that got popular towards the end of last year was the carnivore diet. The reason being was that it had effects on inflammation and allergies, arthritis, depression, anxiety, things along those lines. The reason I'm doing it is I want to see what happens. 7 days is not very long, but it's definitely long enough to notice a difference, and it's definitely hard enough that it requires discipline. Today's day one so far. So far it's fine. Definitely missing carbs and just sugar overall. Before this, I was pretty low sugar, except for on certain splurge days like Thursday. I had a lot of ice cream. But I try not to do that too much, especially with this coming up. For the next 7 days, I'll only be having meat. I'm doing the let's say broke version or college student version of carnivore. So I'll be having meat. Those meats will be ground turkey, ground beef. I have a little bit of sausage left. I'm just gonna use that and then get rid of it because I do not want the processed sausage and the other things that come with it in my diet. I'll be doing ribeyes on the last day, potentially the day before also, but up to that point probably just ground beef and ground turkey. I'll be doing 85-15 on the lean to fat ratio. I'll also be doing eggs. I'm going to limit myself to about 10 eggs a day. That sounds like a lot, but when you're getting in 2,500 calories to 3,000 calories, as I train a lot and I'm a personal trainer and things along those lines, I need the calories, I need the protein. 10 eggs is only about 700 calories, so I'm gonna have to make up 1,800 or so at least, just through meat. With this diet, my protein intake will be very high, so muscle retention will hopefully be good. My only fuel source will be the fat that comes from the meat and the eggs. So I'm guessing that I will get into a state of mild ketosis by the 3rd day or so. And with that, even without the ketosis, I'll be using fat for fuel, which means I'm going to deplete all the glycogen or carbs that I have in my body currently, and I will be using my own body fat as my primary fuel source. That will result in hopefully a loss of body fat. I did an in-body, one second. So I did an in-body scan this morning to see just where my body's at currently. I did this after drinking about 12 ounces of salt water and then sauning. I was hoping that the salt water would help offset the sodium depletion that occurs with sauna, because the machine that I use runs off electromagnetic waves that use sodium in the body for accuracy. So hopefully these are pretty accurate. It seems pretty accurate based off what I was doing before. Here's my stats for, let's see, hopefully this will be reversed or something. Here's my stats just for the time that I've been in Oregon. That's been about 4 months. Currently, I'm at 10.2% body fat at 206.7 pounds. And my muscle mass is 106.9. That's pretty good. That's probably the best that I've been maybe ever right now. Maybe not as the most lean that I've ever been. Back in January, I did Whole30 with my family, and I was at about 193 with probably 102 pounds of muscle. So my body fat percentage then was probably around 8% or so. yeah, quick video. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll make videos maybe like the 3rd day in, and then definitely on the 7th day or 8th day. I plan on doing 7-day challenges like this in the future, based around nutrition and diets and things like that, and also little lifestyle changes, maybe, you know, running every day for some days, waking up early, I don't know, something along those lines. Last thing, to finalize the nutrition, I'm having ground beef, ground turkey, eggs, steak, salt only. I'll have water, and then I think I'm gonna go buy some San Pellegrino to keep me sane. I'm not doing coffee. Reason being, coffee raises cortisol levels. Cortisol is a stress hormone. I do not want to be stressed. And then on top of that, cortisol kind of transfers you more into a muscle breakdown state, so you will break down more muscle for energy. I do not want to do that, so that's the reason for that. And then also, tomorrow is Sunday. For the last month or so, except for this last Sunday, I've been doing a prolonged fast every Sunday. So I would fast for 33 hours, meaning that midnight on Saturday to 9 in the morning on Monday, I am completely fasted. Up to this point, I've done coffee. Tomorrow, I do not know if I'm going to fast, but I think I may. I don't necessarily want it to interfere with the results of doing carnivore, but it's more of a spiritual thing and kind of like, you know, my thing to do. So I think I may do that tomorrow. So yeah. On top of that, last thing, I just completed the MBS challenge. I don't know if you guys saw that. MBS challenge this week was to read 70 pages this week. I decided to put that off until yesterday. That was not a good idea. I've had to read a lot today and yesterday, but that's fine. Usually I read about 10 to 20 pages a day. This week, not so much. On top of that, you had to run or walk a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. I walked 4 or so with my roommate's dog. Made some phone calls, called the fam, called a friend of mine. And then the sole requirements were to meditate for 15 minutes total. I probably did a total of 30 minutes meditating. That's another thing I'm going to be doing big with Carnivore. Today I was feeling off kind of from Carnivore. I had woken up from a nap, and I took the nap because I was feeling off. Woke up from the nap, still felt off. Ate a little bit of ground turkey and then meditated. The meditation helped a ton. Like, really, it helped a ton. I did a 10-minute guided meditation on the Headspace app, and it was great. Yeah, that just checked off the MBS challenge. A new MBS challenge will start tomorrow. Email will go out around 8 a.m. I'm going to make a video for that right after this, and you guys should do it. It's going to make your life better if you complete 3 of them. I will hopefully, no, not hopefully, I'm going to make Nike shirts with collective on them. I wish I could do custom ones. That was the idea at the beginning, but I don't have a press and that would be so expensive. But I want to support everyone that's deciding to make their lives better, and I want to create a group. More info on collective and stuff to come out. It's kind of just a work in progress, but it's going to be great. So yeah, there's that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Share this if you know anyone that would be interested. Like this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting more in the near future. And yeah, cool. Thanks, guys.